Hey everybody, this is David at BarnYard Bees. As you can see, I just put out a swarm video, and when I walked up on that swarm, the very first one when I walked up to it hit me right in the eye, and you can see right there how red it is right there. So the first thing I do when I get stung like that is I have these plants are called Comfrey, COMFREY, and they're very good for first aid for stings because they'll take down the swelling probably about 30–40%. You can see it's getting red and it's going to swell. There's no doubt. It may close my eye a little bit, but it makes a big difference. And I make this stuff here. It's Comfrey salve. You can make it. You can make your own. But you're gonna grow you some Comfrey plants. You can get them at Nantahala Comfrey in North Carolina to get you some started if you want. But the first thing I did, I took some of the stalks and chewed them up and made like a paste, and then put that on my eye immediately. Now I'm gonna record probably in the morning and see how it is. It hit me really close to the eyeball. It surprised me, because usually when I walk up on swarms like that, I never get stung. Even shaking swarms, I've just been really lucky with them, or they're just very gentle bees most of the time, unless it's some out of the yard. Then they're a little bit, depending on the area, some of them can be kind of aggressive for some reason. Chattanooga area bees, anytime I've ever went up there and done cutouts or shook swarms, a lot more aggressive. I don't know why. It's just the genetics of the bees. The ones around here in North Georgia seems to be really calm, and ours have always been calm. And a lot of people don't believe that, but it's just, I'm just telling the truth. That's just the nature of them. That's just how they are. All bees are different. But anyway, I put that stuff on my eye, and let's say you can see where I got stung. I'm gonna wait a few hours and I'm gonna film it again, and let's see if it helped any. I mean, usually when you get hit that close to the eye, it's going to close your eye up. Let's see if it keeps my eye from swelling. If it doesn't, then you'll know. But if it does, I just want to show you, especially in the evening, because I'm standing up, so all the pressure is staying up. But once I sit down or lay back and kick back, usually by that evening is when they'll start itching. It'll start swelling more. So we'll see. First thing in the morning, I'll film it, and let's see how it is by then. Okay, it's the day after I got stung in the eye. This eye over here, this eye is the one I got stung yesterday. And 24 hours, my eyes naturally have sometimes a natural puff to them anyway. So you can see it's a little bit puffy, but the bee got me really close to the eyeball. It was up close to the eyelid, and it was really close. It surprised me when I went after that swarm. I've never been hit like that just out of the blue walking up on a swarm, but it happened, and I thought, well, let's do a little experiment and make something out of it. So if you recall yesterday, I took the Comfrey plant. First thing I did, I run over here, I broke it, chewed it up a little bit, made a poultice out of it, put it on my eye immediately. Now, had I not done that, my eye today or last night would have been swelled shut almost. And as you can see, it's just a little, right there, just a little puffy right there. It doesn't completely take it all away, but it makes a huge difference. Trust me on this. I've done this so many times. It works. It absolutely works. And then after I done that, I went inside and got our Comfrey salve. That's a mixture of, well, different ingredients, natural ingredients that we make, and cleaned that other off and rubbed it on there, and kept that rubbed on there the rest of the evening. And then when I woke up this morning, it was like this. But I'm just telling you, it works, and it works very well. Now, you can grow your own. Let me show you the plant. I've showed this before in previous videos. This is just now coming through the ground for the year. This is my small patch. I got a much larger patch down below the bees, and it's a row about maybe 15 foot long, and it gets real. There's a lot of comfrey in there, and all you do, you just break off. Well, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to break off anymore. You just break a leaf off or a stem off down here. Put it in your mouth, chew it up until it's just pulverized, and then take that and put it on the sting, and it does something. You can look it up. That it reduces the swelling hugely, and it's called Comfrey, C-O-M-F-R-E-Y. Now, like I said, you can grow your own. We get this from a place in North Carolina called Nantahala, Comfrey. Originally is where we bought it, and then now, of course, we grow our own. And if you want to try to grow your own, it takes a couple years to get it growed up good. But once you get it going, it likes damp spots. This is by my air where my air condition drains off, so this never dries out. So it stays nice and moist here. The other spot is in some really, really rich black soil, and it's kind of damp. It's down where that little creek is that I've showed on previous videos. So it stays wet down there as well. It likes damp areas. It seems to, not drenched, but damp. It does very good. But I tell you what, it's great to have. It's really great to have, and there's so many more uses for this. I'll let you look them up. You look it up online and do your research on the Comfrey, C-O-M-F-R-E-Y. It's non-invasive. It divides by root division. This variety doesn't put out seeds. They do have a wild version of comfrey that is invasive, and I've tried it before. I tried to grow it. I didn't have any luck with it, and it definitely wasn't invasive or put out a lot of seeds, but I guess in the right areas I'm sure it would. But that's about it. I'll do a little short video on that. See if that help anybody out that gets bee stung. There is solutions, you know, especially when you get hit in the eye and you don't want your eye shut. I'm telling you, it works. It may not work 100% of keeping it swelled down, but when your eye's going to be completely shut, 60-70% effectiveness is a lot. So think about that. That's about it. Don't forget, folks, click on the little bell, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. BarnYard Bees.